Aquatics, great to have you with us. An outstanding tournament. We're set for an outstanding game. Quarterfinal number 2 of 4 coming up here. Montenegro taking on Spain. Spain finishing first in their group. Montenegro winning their play-in against Germany yesterday in a good one. Had a chance to talk with the head coach of Spain, Chus Martin, the older brother of David Martin, who's the coach of the senior team. Had a lot of good things to say. We'll talk about that in a moment. Montenegro's standouts, Nikhailjevic is outstanding. Stupar, a big, long lefty. Janovic, an elite defender and scorer. Look for him to get rolling. Draško Samajic has also contributed quite a bit for this team. Montenegro lost. Let's review their tournament kind of go here. They beat Germany yesterday 11-10, lost to USA, Croatia, and Hungary in group play. And so now they'll take on this Spanish team. Joan Villamayor, he plays the 1-2 side as a right-hander, an outstanding captain and leader, always looking for that extra pass. They've got Tomas Perrone, the nephew of the great Felipe Perrone. He's lightning up and down the pool. Look for him to make his impact. Sabadell, Albert Sabadell, number 10, a big, strong lefty. But the player you're going to want to watch for, Oyer Aguirre, the younger brother of Unai Aguirre, the senior team goalie. Aguirre, number 7 for Spain. So in talking to Chus Martin, he said, look, this is Montenegro. They're an outstanding team. We know that, regardless of what the record says. Montenegro always poses a challenge. We're going to have to press and play our best game in order to win this. So we'll see if Spain can bring it against one of the storied Balkan countries here. Montenegro hops in the pool. We'll get started with the ball drop here in 1:45. We've got 2 more games coming up after this. Just prior to this match, Hungary defeated Italy, so they've punched their ticket to the semifinal. They await the winner of Serbia-USA, our nightcap, 8:30 p.m. local time. Referees for today's game, Shoma Kovac of Hungary, Rolf Müller of Germany. In the goal for Montenegro, Rajevic, been frankly outstanding. This Montenegrin team younger than most teams here, especially in the top 8. They've only got 3 players born in 2005, 2 players born in 2007. Ironically, Danilo Stupar and Nikola Petrovic, both outstanding players of the 2007s. So we'll see them in another U20, I'm sure. The rest born in 2006. Joan Villamayor for Spain set to sprint. On the other side, Zerdan Janovic set to sprint for Montenegro. Ran Pina in the goal for Spain, countering Rajevic for Montenegro. We're off and away we go for the first sprint of our second quarterfinal match. And Janovic wins it. He'll flip it back. It's Nikhailjevic. He's guarded by Aguirre. Janovic. Double post now. Petrovic in the middle. He's a load to deal with, a big, strong guy. Going to get an off ball now. Exclusion coming. That'll go against Marco Rodriguez, a center. And so Montenegro with the first 6-on-5 advantage here. The ball flying around. Stupar looks underneath there. A double pass post to post and 5-meter called. That'll go against Villamayor. So Montenegro earning 3 exclusions. That one drawn by Tim Perov playing the 5 post. Excuse me, Montenegro earning 2 exclusions. Janovic to take. And he bars out. Absolute missile that goes off the bar there. No rebound, and Pina excited about that. And so Spain will get their first offensive possession. Aguirre with the ball. Very live arm on Aguirre. Granados Moreno with the ball. He'll go down line. That's Villamayor. Eligible goes inside. Good defense there. Janovic will get the steal. As we talked about, he's an elite defender on the perimeter and underneath, and he can score despite missing that 5 meter. Janovic looking at Stupar, nothing doing, goes down line. That's Dragovic. Back to Janovic. And he'll go to Stupar. Stupar, the long lefty. Janovic, the wrist! Look at the cross cage bar in! How he generated that much power out of his wrist. Pena didn't even get his hands out of the water. My goodness, he had no idea. No lunge or anything. Skip, bar in. And that is a tremendous shot from Janovic to start the game 1-0, atoning for the earlier 5 meter miss. Unbelievable finish. Aguirre being harassed by Radanovic. Foul there. Flake, you'll hear his name a lot. He facilitates quite a bit. Villamayor back to Aguirre. Flake. The shot off the bar. Looks like two field players got their hands on it and then hit the bar and caromed out. Rajevic survives that. 1-0 Montenegro, 6:14 in the first quarter of play. Rajevic will hold, wait for some help. Fedorov gets it. Janovic wants to go inside. Mikhailovic. Shot just field blocked out. Gojicic in the game for Montenegro now, guarding the point here. Granados making the turn. He'll go to Flake. Flake wants to go inside, but nothing doing, no advantage there. Rajevic steps way out, now has to recover. Flake, the shot! Beats Rajevic near side. I don't think Rajevic got back to his bearings. I know the field defense there of Stupar, he wishes was better, but Rajevic was a little out of position. You can see he's way out of the cage. I don't think he realizes where he's at. After he stepped way out, he tried to recover and never really checked himself. Flake makes him pay for the lack of awareness there. 1-1 Spain-Montenegro tied, 5:29 left in the first quarter of play. Matijašević with the ball now. He's guarded by Gomila Fayez. Biel Gomila Fayez has been outstanding for Spain, both defending and in center play. Stupar draws the ordinary. Exclusion coming. That'll go against Blanche in the middle. Kojicic drawing that one. Dragovic. Janovic. Up top, Mikhailovic, Stupar. Janovic the shot, and he's 2 for 2. And so as we called out, this is a man with a plan. Maybe that 5 meter miss inspiring him to really elevate. Look at the shot, cross cage, a wonderful finish there. Aguirre now. And Aguirre ties us up. Aguirre's arm, there's something special about it. I can't really explain it, but look at the way he releases this. It's so easy, and yet he throws the ball like a million miles an hour and perfectly placed. That's 8 meters out. Out, and he throws a C to the corner. So watch for Aguirre to get going. Pina without a save. Aran Pina is heading to Cal in the fall with his teammate, number 5, Tomas Perrone. So the two of them will stay teammates through the collegiate season. Janovic with the ball. He's got both goals for Montenegro. That's stolen by Nunez Perez. Exclusion now. Here comes Perrone. Lightning speed on him. He's guarded by Janovic. Janovic doing it all, both ends of the pool here. Across. Aguirre. Up top now, that's Flaque. Villamayor. Perrone. Villamayor. Flaque. Nunez Perez. Skip goal! A good finish from Nunez Perez. Four minutes remaining. Spain taking their first lead of the game, 3-2. So Nunez Perez with a goal, Aguirre with the goal, and Flaque with a goal. Stupar goes across. Markovic up top now. That's Petrovic and Stupar. Petrovic usually a lot of minutes for him. Markovic the entry. Pina with the steal there, and he's pumped up. Pina, one of the more demonstrative goalies in this tournament, if not the most demonstrative. He'll roar, he'll yell, he'll scream, he'll splash. He gets really into it. You got to love the enthusiasm. Perrone with the attack. Here he is inside, and Perrone, the goal as he squeezes it through the arms of Rajevic. Amazing finish there from Perrone. Look at this. What effort. It's getting held on the head. His 8th goal in the tournament. That's an effort play right there. I mean, he's fast, right? He could very easily just take the 5-meter, but instead, hey, life is short. Score goals, everybody. And he puts that ball away. You'll love to see the effort. In talking to Molnar Tamash, the head of all officials, he was saying the objective of a lot of these rules is to get more scoring, and so the continuation call is to say, hey, please score the ball. There's no risk at this point. So Petrovic with the ball. Spain leading 4-2, 3:02 in the first remaining. The number 1 seed Spain handling Montenegro for the moment. That's looks like Petrovic drawing an exclusion. Stupar up top now, Markovic. Markovic over to Radanovic. Stupar inside. That ball turned over just a little long for Petrovic. Ordinary foul there. Perrone down at the 1. He'll go up top to Sabadell, the big lefty. You may be seeing Sabadell on the world stage at the senior team level sooner than you think. Look, what a save by Rajevic. You can see how strong Sabadell is. But Rajevic up to the task. Samardzic now with the ball. He goes down line to Stupar. Stupar's got the look. Bar out. He beat Pina to the spot. Ball hits a lane line, but just bar out. Referee will call the ball out. 2 minutes remaining. They're going to look at it to see if Pina had touched it. Mueller. We're getting a VAR review, so Mueller will move the teams back. We're trying to see if Pina had touched it. It does look like it hits his hand. Look at how close that is as it just kind of rolls along the goal line after hitting the bar. And so they will rule that Pina touched it. Hey, he gets a save, so why not pad those stats, but now he'll have to play a little more defense. Mueller signaling the ball needs to go the other side. Markovic. Stupar up big off the bar. That hits the ceiling. There's a roof here. We're indoors, so it'll be a jump ball. Mueller will pull the ball out again. Mueller, excuse me. Stupar and Flaquet will go at this. Stupar has got about a foot on him. We'll see if that length helps him. It does. And he then gets his own rebound. Shepherds it to Samardzic. He goes up top. Markovic. Montenegro wanting to work inside. Petrovic, the turn. And Pina comes out and steals it. Look at how pumped up he is. He's yelling everybody to go. So they do. Perrone on the outlet. He'll carry across the midline. 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. Early entry to Rodriguez. Exclusion coming for a swing there. That'll go against Markovic. Spain with a 6-on-5 here. Late in the first. Nunez Perez goes inside and blocked. No, they're going to rule it off the bar. Thought Rajevic got a piece of it. He'll be grateful that he didn't. Renatos Moreno on the attempt there. Markovic on the carry. He'll just dump. Concede the possession. Spain will counter out. Pina finds Sabadell. Marc Rodriguez in now in center, number 6 for Spain. He's known to be an outstanding exclusion drawer. Holds position very well. He's got Samardzic on him. And there's the exclusion immediately. Nice work by Rodriguez. Sabadell with the ball. He'll go down line to Perrone at the 1. Perrone all the way over to the 4 and back up top. Flaquet. Sabadell, the wrist! What a quick release, just beating Radanovic and Rajevic to the near side. Great shot by Sabadell. Look at how he wraps this around his defender. Whew, that's pretty. Good finish by Sabadell. He'll earn his rest. Spain will go line change here. 5-2. 1 seed from the B group of Spain, leading Montenegro with 23.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Aguirre back in the game now for Spain. Perrone, Gomila Falles, Villamayor also in. Blanche with 1 exclusion playing. Dragovic goes inside. Ordinary foul there. Gomila Falles lucky to get away. And Pina with the save. Good two-hand save. Pina will take it himself. Just throws it over the cage. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. Flaquet, Perrone, Aguirre, Nunez Perez, and Sabadell each with a goal for Spain. Srdan Janovic with the only 2 goals for Montenegro. We'll be right back with the second quarter of action here at our second of 4 quarterfinal matches. Second quarter of action ready to begin, and Villamayor wins the sprint against Janovic. We're off and running. First quarter of action was amazing. 5-2 Spain lead, a number of incredible shots. Janovic leading the way for Montenegro with 2 goals for himself. Aguirre, Flaque, Aguirre, contra foul coming. We're going to get a contra foul and then a transition exclusion. That'll go against Aguirre for a delay game. Referee Kovac calling a delay game there. We're going to get a timeout now. They want the referee to look at whether or not there was a violent action there. There's incidental contact. Rodriguez put his hand up, has to apologize. Instead of using the challenge, Montenegrin coach Alexander Alexic using a timeout. And so now they will use a challenge. That green thing they just threw in is not a piece of trash. It's a challenge flag. So we'll go to VAR to see if there's, you can see the reaction. Certainly no malice there by Rodriguez. You can see immediately apologizes. And they'll say nothing to it. Mueller on the near side says nothing to it. That's Kovac there, no violent action. But there will be a 6-on-5 as Aguirre was excluded during transition. Sorjevic will start with the ball. Mikhailovic down to Samardzic. Mikhailovic up top. Ball moving around rather quickly. Janovic. Samardzic. He's got Dragovic over at the 4. They find him, and he gets pressed hard, and steal there by Villamayor. Great heads-up play. That's why you don't put the ball on the water there. Dragovic is bobbling, and now we'll get a transition exclusion against Dragovic. Spain with the ball, 6-on-5. Aguirre goes down line, inside look, and a great finish by Marc Rodriguez on a wonderful pass from Flaque. Look at the pass here, just really quick movement, wristed, and Rodriguez goes cross-cage skip with the redirect. That's a elite finish, clinical if you will. Hard to do, but that's what you're supposed to do there. And Rodriguez gets his second goal of the tournament. Spain 3 of 4, as you just saw, on man advantage. Great percentage for them. With the shooters they have, it's not that surprising, all things considered. So Matijasevic over to Janovic. Janovic held quiet since his 2 goals. Mikhailovic turning, working inside. He'll get an ordinary foul. Villamayor put on a carousel there. Ordinary foul again. 5 on the clock. He'll go up top. Janovic, he'll just dump it. Concede possession. Spain will counter out. And Pina doing his best to take his time to get over there. And the reason for that is because the shot clock doesn't start until he touches it. So he lets his team get in the offense. He'll have a full 28 seconds now, down to 20, which is a lot more than usual. So tactical move there by Pina. Villamayor, Perrone to Villamayor. Aguirre holding. Aguirre, the shot off the bar. Rebound out to Granados, and he goes back to Villamayor. They're getting a new shot clock here. Villamayor, the rip, bar out. Spain just so good at getting rid of the ball quick, catch and shoot. Usually a very high percentage shot, as the goalie doesn't have time to adjust and lock in on you. Stupar with the ball now. He's looking around. Tries to go inside, and Perrone just comes out of nowhere. Knocks that ball out of the air. Look at how fast Tomas Perrone is. He's separating from everybody. Creates a 3-on-2 himself. Aguirre, the shot, bar down. It goes out. Rebound, Nikoljevic. Perrone thought he'd earned an exclusion, but Nikoljevic had the ball. Montenegro countering out. The approach of Chus Martin paying off here. They're really pushing Montenegro. You can see Montenegro doesn't even get 6 players into the offense. Stupar doesn't need 6 players as he goes lob over Aron Pina. And a nice finish from Danilo Stupar. Doesn't matter how hard you throw it. Just matters if it ends up in the back of the cage. That one does. Cuts the deficit to 3. 6-3, Spain leading. 5-10 in the second quarter. Aguirre being pressured by Radanovic. Aguirre and Villamayor playing catch. They move the ball so well. There's Flaque. Flaque just puts his arms up. That puts Spain up 7-3, another 4-goal lead. I don't know what Rajevic is supposed to do about that, but that's an elite finish from Flaque, beating again the field defender of Stupar. Look at how long Stupar is. Flaque finds some sort of unknown gap in Stupar's defense, beats him near side, goes bar in. And while that's 7 goals for Spain, it's not like Rajevic is having a bad day. Those shots are, the goalie is relying on the field defense there. Janovic just holding Petrovic. Montenegro trying to slow things down. Spain wanting to go faster. The Spanish team is really impressed this week. There's a skip shot late by Janovic. Does not test Pina. Who's able to just pull it down. He finds Aguirre. Look out now. Here comes Sabade. He'll draw an exclusion. That one against Samardzic. Sabade holding. Aguirre to Sabade. All the way across. Perrone the quick! And another catch and shoot from Spain. This time on a 6-on-5. Sabade to Perrone. Great finish by Perrone. He doesn't need to get a lot on it. He gets rid of it so quickly that not much Rajevic is going to do there. 8-3 now. 5-goal lead for Spain. So the 1 seed Spain showing why they're the 1 seed. Stupar. Goal this quarter for Montenegro. He'll call for it back. There's another shot. You're wondering why hasn't he shot more? Pina, not much he's going to do there. It looks like it takes a deflection. Stupar doesn't care how it gets there, as long as it gets there, and it does. Let's see how good he is. Very long, great release. Talked to him after the last game. They won versus Germany. He was 0 of 5 shooting, or 1 of 5 shooting. I have to look. It wasn't a great shooting game for him. He said, I got tight, I was pressing, and I just didn't feel comfortable. Now, well, he's feeling comfortable now. 2 of 4 shooting here. Camila Falles. Villamayor. Camila Falles back to Villamayor. He goes inside. There's Mark Rodriguez drawing another exclusion. That one will go against Perov. Ball swings out to Sebade. A little long there on the pass. He'll chase. Takes him out of the play for a hot second. Nunez Perez looking around. Back to Sebade. Going to get another exclusion. That one will go against Markovic. 6 on 4, but Rodriguez will exit, so it'll be a 5 on 4. Aguirre. Villamayor. The shot. That one off the hand of Dragovic. Rajevic just can't believe it. Nine to 4, Spain imposing their will. Quarter 1, Janovic had 2 goals. Quarter 2, Stupar had 2 goals. We're going to review the tape here for something that the VAR room had picked up. Possible violent action. Nothing doing. We're back to play now. That's a Jasovic. Kicks it over to Janovic. The ball goes to Stupar. Ordinary foul there by Aguirre. Delay of game there. Nunez Perez may have convinced Kovac to make that call as he keeps. Doesn't matter, but he kept initiating that. Sebade. Up top, Aguirre, and the demigod of the wind and sea puts his 10th goal up for Spain, 10-4 now. It's like his arm was a gift from the gods and he just cannot be stopped. Look at the shot there. His 2nd goal on the day. That's 15 for him in the tournament. Samardzic up top. Mikhailjovic goes across now. Janovic with the ball. Dragovic. Rone, another goal. Just a quick right over the head of Danilo Rajevic. Spain really exerting themselves now, 11-4. Chus Martin talked about it before the game. They want to press, they want to go. They want to really test this Montenegrin team, force them to play a lot of transition game, tire them out early. It's the 2nd quarter of play. Spain has a 7-goal lead. A nice shot there from Tomas Perrone. Timeout Montenegro. That'll be their 2nd timeout. We'll be right back with more action here in the 2nd of 4 quarterfinals. The Men's U20 World Championship. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. Don't go anywhere. back now. Spain playing great pressure defense, immediately causing a turnover. This young Montenegrin team getting pushed by this Spanish team. This Spanish team is very well balanced. Perrone looks all the way across. Nunez Perez, he tries the wrist, and with his head underwater goes skip cross cage against the newly entered goalie, Bielica. Andrea Bielica, unable to stop that. I don't know how Nunez Perez did this, but he somehow gets enough on it. It skips twice and then hits the bar and trickles in. Again, it doesn't matter how hard you throw it as long as it ends up in the back of the net. And this one does. That's 12-4. What a quarter for Spain, going 7-2. Mikaljevic dumps it across Dragovic. Brought by Sabadell. Exclusion coming. Samardzic has had enough. Says, I'm tired of watching them score. I'm going to get in on this action too. Pina, nothing he's going to do there. Look at Samardzic. Oh, Rare's back. Cross cage, bar in. Pass now. Blanche getting a little action up front. Perrone up top. Flaque. Nunez Perez, entry pass. Ball under. Intended for Granados Moreno. Samardzic on the release here. 53 seconds left in the second quarter of play. Janovic. Mikaljevic. 5 o'clock, he'll have to shoot. Mikaljevic. Sometimes when you see a shot like that at a Mikaljevic, which he's been doing all tournament, he's 1 of 2 shooting, that's his first goal today, but he's been outstanding the entire tournament, his 7th goal in the tournament itself. You see a shot like that with that much velocity and that much accuracy, and you're wondering, why doesn't he shoot? You're down 12-6. Yeah, there was 2 seconds on the clock, so he was forced to. But with that kind of arm and that kind of talent, you're just wondering, hey, where's that been? So maybe that'll get Mikaljevic going, the captain of this Montenegrin team. Flaque is live. Perrone. Flaque. Perez all the way down to Granados. Entry pass. Blanche earns that exclusion. Perrone now, Sabadell. The one he's wrapping up from the one. All the way down to Nunez Perez looking inside. Nothing there. We're going to get another exclusion. That'll go. Doesn't matter who it goes against. Perrone puts another one away. Perrone or Nunez Perez happened so fast I didn't even see it. There's the exclusion. Yeah, it's Perrone. (13-6), 10 seconds remaining. Spain leading. Team with a commanding 13-6 lead here. It's halftime. Ron Pina with another save. Pina 3 of 9, the 33% save percentage. Rajovic, his day is done. 2 of 10, 20%. Bielica 0 for 5. So Spain has been racking it up. Flaque with 2, Villamayor with 1, Perrone with 4. Rodriguez with 1, Aguirre with 2, Nunez Perez with 2, Sabere with 1. On the other side, Nikaljevic with 1, Stupar with 2, Janovic with 2, Samardzic, who's received his 3rd exclusion, with 1, so he is done for the day. We'll be right back with the second half of action after this. Don't go anywhere. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. You're watching the Men's U20 World Championship here in Zagreb, Croatia. Welcome back. Set to start the 3rd quarter of play here. Spain, Montenegro. Spain leading 13-6 in our 2nd of 4 quarterfinals. Hungary defeated Italy in our 1st. Warming up behind me, Greece taking on Croatia in the next match. That should be a very exciting contest. Spain to win the sprint. We're off and running here in the third quarter play. Villamayor, the captain of the Spanish team. Fayez at the top there. Fayez goes all the way down to Sabade. Sabade working inside, finds Rodriguez, and Rodriguez slams it home with two guys draped all over him. Somehow he gets his hand on it, shoves it in the back of the net. Look at this. It's a definite 5 meter if he misses there, but life is short, score goals. Great finish. And Marc Rodriguez. Spain in a really high press now. They have a front and center, and so they continue to just stay high in the lane. And there you're going to get a lack of putting the ball in play. Sabade with a full head of steam coming all the way down. The big lefty. He sails that one over the cage. It's tougher than you think. Your heart rate's at about 220. You just sprinted 20 meters. Try to get on your legs, which require way more oxygen than you probably got left, and try to finish. That's difficult to do. So Montenegro come back down to offense. Perov over across to Stupar. Stupar looking in. Going to get an exclusion there. That'll go against Mila Fayez. Kaljovic from point-blank range. It's a tough angle there because there's really not much of one. Gets blocked. New goalie for Spain. Garcia in the game. Down line to Flaquet. Aguirre. 5 seconds, he's eligible. He hits the top of the cage and then again hits the roof. It's exciting every time he shoots. Bielica in the goal now. Andrea Bielica continuing to play for Montenegro in the goal after Rajevic was pulled. Stupar with the ball. Janovic double teamed. Rodriguez trying to help. Janovic shoots it away anyways. Ball skips wide of the cage. Aguirre goes down line to Sabade. Going to get an off ball here. Number 7. It's Perov, his second. Aguirre. Villamayor and back to Aguirre. We're going to get another exclusion here. That'll go against I don't know who it's against, number 3. Kaljovic. Pull the ball out. Yellow card to Coach Alexic. So 2 exclusions currently. Number 7, Perov, 6 seconds left on his exclusion. Number 3, Nikhailjovic, 13 seconds left on his exclusion. Sort this out. Spain will play 5 on 6. 5 on 4 for 6 seconds. They bring the 6th player in, now it's a 6 on 5. Flaque finishes 15-6 now. Spain over Montenegro. Spain just flexing here. Look at that finish. I don't know how he saw that. Great finish by Flaque. His 3rd goal on 4 shots. Matijasevic over to Janovic. Matijasevic. Looking underneath, finds Stupar. Stupar trying to make a move, guarded by Rodriguez. Matijasevic. Matiasevic's shot blocked by Rodriguez. Stupar will get the rebound. New 18-second shot clock. Matijasevic, entry pass, exclusion coming. How to go against Blanche. That'll be his 2nd. Stupar. Matijasevic, Janovic. Back to Matijasevic. Shot there, field blocked by Mayor. Garcia swims that away from charging Stupar, who thinks better of the attack and retreats to defense. Outlet pass there. Bielica just pegged the back of the head, it looks like. Garcia just pegged the back of the head of Flaque. Stupar picks it up. Janovic the rip. Garcia up to the task. 2 saves for him. Gire. He doesn't even wind up. Don't wind up, just catch half an arm. Just core strength there. Skip near side. Rajevic back in the game. (16-6), 3:43 remaining. Matijasevic turns that ball over. Good steal there by Flaque. Looks down line and the speeding Perrone separates. And he skips it near side but earns the 5 meter as part of continuation. That 5 meter going to be given to Markovic. That's his 3rd. So Markovic is done. Samarajic is done. Blanche has 2 exclusions for Spain. Perrov and Matijasevic, 2 exclusions for Montenegro. So Granados will attempt the 5 meter here for Spain. Rajevic in the cage now for Montenegro. Needs a hold. He converts 17-6. 3:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. A fairly surprising outcome, at least for me. Not that Spain doesn't deserve this, they deserve everything they're getting. Expect a little more, a bit closer of a match through the first half, but Spain is just that much better at this point. This young Montenegrin team, shot there, let's see what to save. And they'll continue to grow. New head coach of the senior team, Savic, very experienced, so look for Montenegro to continue to improve. Good entry pass there. Petrovic will be excluded. Nice move there by Garcia. Nunes Perez holding. Savade tries to go inside, and Stupar not having any part of that. Stupar has played great defense. Long arms of Stupar has been impactful on both ends, but defensively he's had a number of field blocks throughout the tournament. Good, what a pass there. Matijasevic earning the 5 meter with a great pass. Dragovic. Looks like Dragovic who passed it and will get to take it. Blocks that one with a strong right hand. So the score will remain 17-6. Montenegro just can't catch a break here. They missed 2 5 meters. Flake. Nunez back to Flake. Flake the shot. Rajovic with the save there. His 3rd save on the day. Exclusion coming, that's going to go into number 10, Savade. He'll go to the corner and think about what he's done. Dragovic, ordinary foul. Radanovic, good save there from Garcia, right hand. He's kind of falling down too. It's a strong right arm. It's a good pass, catch, shot, right hand of Garcia in time. Now, Villamayor, the shot right off the head of Rajovic. 1:22 remaining here in the 3rd quarter of play. Spain leading 17-6. Entry pass, nothing doing. Good defense there. Janovic with another steal. Give him 2 on the game. Coming up next, Croatia-Greece. We still got a quarter and change to play here. Radanovic, shot, field blocked out of play. The shot, bar out. Good rebound recovery there from Petrovic. They'll definitely take a look at that, but we'll end the quarter as of now, 17-6. Spain leading here in our 2nd of 4 quarterfinals. Up next, after the 4th quarter, which is coming up here, we'll have Greece and Croatia. Stands are already starting to fill. Let's get exciting here. 17-6. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter of play. Spain, Montenegro. Spain opens up the quarter with another goal, 18-6. That took 33 seconds. Petrovic with the ball. Stupar. Mikhailiovic works inside. Good move. He's awarded with a 5-meter. That'll be the third on Blanche. So exclusion with substitution, he'll get subbed out for. Stupar, the left-hander Stupar will take the 5-meter, and Mueller will have to move over. There we go. Stupar finds the back of the net. 7th goal for Montenegro. The young, long lefty. Spain just slowing it down, holding. We're going to use the whole thing, or as much of it as they can. All the way across. Aguirre thinks better of it, earns the ordinary. Back to Perrone. Entry pass to Rodriguez. My goodness. Mark Rodriguez with an unbelievable step out back. Incredible finish there. 19-7. Janovic up top now. Perov. Stupar. Stupar shoots. Sails that one over the cage. 6:24 remaining, 19-7. Next game is Croatia-Greece. Spain looking to hold on to this 12-goal lead for the next 6 minutes. They will take on the winner of Croatia and Greece, which is again up next. Our nightcap of Serbia and USA will take on Hungary tomorrow. So Spain continuing to use the clock. Aguirre, the shot, good save there. It's Bielica in there. Rebound to Spain, so they get a new 18. And contra foul there against Rodriguez. Montenegro will recover. Ball goes all the way down the pool. Nice pass there from Janovic to Stupar. Stupar earns the ordinary. He'll get live. Radanovic. Janovic. He goes over the top. A little long there. Aguirre recovers. He'll just swim it out. Aguirre holding. Aguirre. Even when he misses, it's fun to watch. Montenegro on the counter now. Mikhailiovic. He'll hold up. Good recovery there by Spain. Shot, good save by Garcia. Garcia's had himself a good game here, 7 of 8. Saves. Gomila Fayez on the counterattack. Nobody coming to him. And he says, fine, you want to leave me alone? I can score 2. Gomila Fayez gets himself on the scoreboard. It's his 9th goal of the tournament. Incredible. .422 remaining in the fourth quarter of play, 20-7. Spain has dominated every facet here. There's an exclusion drawn by Petrovic. Nice work inside. He's continued to work very hard. Stupar. Kaljevic goes across. Radanovic to the goal. So you give them the opportunity, they will score. It's a testament to the good Spanish defense, as this Montenegro team is littered with good shooters. No exception there. Radanovic able to put that ball away. His first goal of the game. In fact, I think that might be his first goal in the tournament. It is. Garcia is 7 of 9, 77% save percentage. Nunez's shot. Look at the elevation from him, just so good. Gets up so big, look at it as he continues to go up, 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 and he just goes cross cage high. What's Bielitsa going to do there? I'm not sure, but Carlos Nunez Perez, his 3rd goal today. Just filling up the score sheet. Steals. There's 12 steals for Spain. Pina with 4, Garcia with 2. One amongst a bunch of people. Shot there. Good save by Garcia. Look at Perrone. My goodness, is he going to be fun to watch for years to come. Just absolutely flies down the pool. What a feed and a... Oh, my goodness. Flag K. Points to Perrone. Thank you so much. Everybody had gone to Perrone. He looks all the way across the pool. Throws a seed of a pass. Flag K. You know, he makes it look so beautiful. Skip, bar down. 4th goal today. Flag K. 4 of 6 shooting for him. 4 of 4 shooting for Perrone. Rodriguez 3 of 3. Aguirre 3 for 8. Granados 1 for 2. Nunez 3 for 4. Sabade 1 for 3. Gomila Valles 1 for 1. And Villamayor 2 for 4. Stupar now. Mikaljevic up to Stupar. Stupar, good entry pass. That was beautiful work. Just because they're down a bunch of goals doesn't mean you can't do some incredible things. A nice entry pass from Stupar to Petrovic. He earns another exclusion. Marijasevic, Stupar, Petrovic, cross cage finish. That was very nice. Well done there from Montenegro. Their 9th goal of the day. That's so hard to do. Garcia, tough spot for Garcia. Petrovic gets hit and still puts a lot on it. (22-9), 2:28 remaining in the 4th quarter of play. Spain, Montenegro. Spain punching their ticket to the semifinal. Hungary has already punched there. So the 1 seeds win, assuming Spain, this result holds, which I can't see how it wouldn't. Perrone. Beautiful pass. Nice pass inside. Better defense there. Mikhailovic comes off his man, takes that ball away. Radanovic looks down line. Matijasevic just turns it over there. Perrone. I don't know if he's turning on the jets or he's just fast everywhere. See, ordinary there. He'll look all the way across to Flaquet. Those two linked up for a pass, catch, and shoot there earlier today. Spain just slowing down now. 1:34 remaining. Flaquet, Domina Falles, his second goal today. It's 23 for Spain, 9 for Montenegro. Martin has just created a juggernaut team here in Spain. 4 for 4 out of the center. Janovic, a rip. Good save. Up for the task there. All the way across. Oh. Nunez wanted another one. Gets denied there. Long arm to Stupar. Gets into his Kool-Aid and keeps him from scoring. Kaljevic bringing it down. Stupar all the way across. Radanovic. He just dumps, concedes possession. There will be a 1.7 differential. Oh, no, they run the clock down. They can run it out now. So Spain wins, punches their ticket. 23-9, convincing over Montenegro. Next up, we've got Greece and the host Croatia. Coming right up after this. Don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. You're watching the quarterfinal round of the men's U20 World Championships here in Zagreb, Croatia. Things are going to heat up for these last two games. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot more excitement ahead. We'll be right back with the final two quarterfinals in just a moment.